that was a slugfest. That was an amazing fight.
That was real boxing.
Yes.
That was actual boxing, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, those dudes are fighting for something. They're fighting for their livelihood. They're fighting for, a chance to get at a belt at some point. They're fighting for likeness and image, Whereas the next fight after it was, a bozo just making money off his face, which, I get it. Hey, I'm like you were saying, like, I'm at the point now where it's like, I kind of, I don't envy them, but can't blame them. Like, they're good at what they do, so why do different than what you're good at?
Exactly. Like, if you want to, that's one of the better boxing matches I've seen in a while. Hurd versus Arias. To talk about Mayweather versus Floyd, not Mayweather versus Floyd, Mayweather versus Paul.
Mayweather versus Floyd. It really was. It was just,
that would have been fun, by the way. Here's the thing. Here's what I took away from it. I don't know if Floyd learned it during training camp or in the middle of the fight, but I definitely think he's learned that his age has finally caught up with him.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I don't tend to agree. I do. He's just, he's getting kind of older, but he's still fighting, I guess. Which I'm about to send you something I want you to look at. I think that he knocked him out.
I've seen this.
Oh, you watched it?
I've seen this, but from another angle, it doesn't look as bad. There are certain angles where if you look at it, go ahead and send it to me because I want to see what angle you're seeing it at. There is a specific angle where it looks really bad. I'll admit that, but if you look at it from another angle, it doesn't look bad at all.
One second. I'm sending it to you.
By the way, while you're sending that, I do think that Logan had a really good game plan to go the distance. He knew if he was going to end it, it was in the first 2 rounds. If he got past the first 2 rounds, he didn't have a chance. So tie him up every chance that you get. I thought that was smart. Okay, yeah. This is the exact same TikTok I saw earlier today.
Okay.
This angle looks bad. I will admit that. I'll send you one that I found, another angle. It's not a TikTok, it's on Twitter, but I'll send it to you here shortly.
Does it make it look better?
It does, because you can actually see his legs don't give out, and you can see Floyd pushing him a little bit down, which kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think Logan would get pushed around by Floyd, but let me see if I can. I'll find it later and send it to you. It was from Dave Portnoy, in case you follow him.
Oh, of course.
Oh. Found it. I'm sending it to you. I'm going to DM it to you on Twitter.
Yeah, I love getting DMs from guys.
But yeah, I really think Floyd had all intention of knocking him out, but I think he at some point he realized he ain't got it, and it wasn't worth getting hurt in that fight. If something like what I want to see, the world burn, like,
yeah.
Oh God, I would have loved to see the reaction if he would have knocked out Floyd. Do you just know what that would have done for me? Oh man, I would have loved to have seen my timeline on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter wouldn't have known what to do.
I'm just saying, I would love to see it. I don't care about Logan Paul. We don't care about Floyd losing. I just want to see the world burn.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
No, I'm with you. That would have been because I don't lose or make money off of it either way.
No, it doesn't affect my life one way. I had to get up. I still didn't get in bed until 12 and had to get up and go to work in the morning at 5. So
yeah,
it didn't change my life any.
Man, that would have been awesome.
But
it's also
I will say the production of it compared to a Triller event,
Oh,
night and day.
oh well,
Night
yeah.
and day. Showtime is much better.
Well, yeah. Showtime's a real network.
So I
Triller's.
think that's a smart move for the Paul brothers is to go over to Showtime and leave that Triller crap behind. Now Vitor Belfort's fell into it, so whatever.
Well, the best part about it is Showtime doesn't give a shit about people illegally streaming stuff. Not that you should illegally stream stuff, children. Don't illegally stream stuff.
I agree with you. Do not do that. Dana White, if you ever listen to our podcast, we don't do that.
But-
Do that.
But that being said, Showtime's not a big proponent of it, so
And that is true. They've never speak out about it at all.
they make so much damn money.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can just. Is there anything else about that boxing event? Because there's nothing else noteworthy from it.
No, I just wanted to double check. What did you say that the record was this past week? What did you say our records
you
were?
and me?
Yeah, what did you say it was?
Do you want overall or just this past week?
Let's do both. Let's do past week then overall. I just want to double check if I heard correctly.
All right, yeah. This past week, I was 1-4 and you were 4-1.
1-4 and 4. Oh, ass beating. Okay. What's overall now?
I'm 6-10.
Oh, okay.
You're 9-7.
Over 500? What? Scoreboard.
Yeah. I don't like you. I don't know what to tell you. I hate you.
Well, hey, you know what?
I've already got my picks down for UFC 263 though. I've got the 5 main card fights picked. We do have to pick one undercard fight that you would like to pick, and I was going to leave that up to you.
Oh, I get to pick it?
Absolutely.
I'm going to make you mad and not pick Eric Anders.
No, please don't. Because I'm gonna pick him regardless, and I need something I can actually logically think about.
That's so I'm not going to do that to you. Oh.
I see a good one. That's a fight that you're probably going to keep your eye on.
Yeah, there's one I'm probably going to say that one, so. All right. Well, do you want to go ahead and dive into them? We can go ahead and get going and get started with it.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead, and we'll go ahead and start with that one, and then we'll work our way up the main card, picking some fights. We'll alternate if you want to.
All right, absolutely. Well, then I'll kick it off. So the prelim, man, you might be thinking it. I don't know. I'm going to go with that featherweight down there at 145, Peterson and Chase Hooper. Oops. Sorry, Chase Hooper.
Okay.
I kind of like that fight. You know, I'm excited to see Chase. This is going to be a good fight, I think.
Yeah, so, okay, this is not the one I thought you would have picked, so I'm taking a look at it. Okay, I like this. I think this is a good pick. I think this is a tough fight. Who are you taking? Who you got on this? What you thinking?
I'm going to take Hooper. I'm taking Chase in this one.
Taking Hooper, okay. So, tell me what you're thinking. Why are you taking Hooper?
Dude, he's a young guy. He's coming off that heel hook win. On that card a few months or a little bit ago, just a few months ago, and I think he's on a roll. I think he wants on a main card, and I think he's going to work his way up. I think this is another fight. He's just another notch in his belt, honestly, until he gets a bigger name up there in the featherweights. I mean,
Okay.
Steven Peterson is a name, but I mean, I'm talking bigger.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So, okay. Well, looking at Steven Pearson here, he's 2-3 in the UFC. Last win, a spinning back fist knockout. That's pretty impressive. But that was back in 2019, though. He's been out of the ring for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And after that, and before that, he had a 2-fight lose streak.
Chase Hooper's good. Don't get me wrong, he's not a world beater. His only loss, though, is to Alex Caceres, and I think that was way too early in his career. I think he was only probably 20 years old when he got that fight. Not someone I would have put him in there with that young. Heel hook, ground and pound, rear naked choke. Here's the problem having picking Chase Hooper is that Steven Peterson does not show any losses by submission.
True.
And I'm not sure that Hooper can beat him any other way. However, I like Hooper's attitude. I like his style. I love that he's so young and he's already 10-1. He's only 21 years old, and he had 5 amateur fights.
Mm-hmm.
I like this kid, and I want to see him do well. I'm gonna pick Peterson.
Trash.
I just don't think Hooper can submit him, and I don't think he beats him any other way.
Okay.
If Peterson can keep it standing, he's going to tear Hooper apart. Unless Hooper has made leaps and bounds in his stand-up that I don't know about.
I get that. I understand that.
So,
I bet
this is one of those that I'm not picking the person I want to win. I'm picking the person I think's going to win.
I feel that. Okay. Well, I think that Hooper's going to win. I will say this. I bet I can guess the fight you thought I was going to pick.
Which one?
It's the Hakeem and Mazar.
And that's the exact reason I'm glad you didn't pick it, because neither one of us would have said it right.
Mavzar?
Yeah, sure.
Mavzar?
That is the one I thought you would have went with. It's a 14-0 Russian. I know you're probably going to keep your eye on that fight.
Yeah, 12-1 with Hakeem too. That might be actually a really good featherweight. There's a couple good featherweights on this.
Yeah, this is a good card. Top to bottom, there's a lot of good fights on here.
There is. Speaking of that, why don't you go ahead and dive into that first main card?
All right, man. We got Paul Craig and Jamal Hill. So Paul Craig, 14-4-1. He's fighting out of. I love his nickname. It's Bear Jew, by the way. Coming off of a win over Mauricio Shogun Hua, which was a submission due to strikes. He looked good in that fight. He's got some. He looks like he's more of a grappler. It looks like. Jamal Hill, obviously 8-0. He's coming off of a knockout of Ovik St. Preux. Really good fighter.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that fight.
Yeah, Ovik St. Preux, his record's not the best, but he's lost to a lot of top people. Got a no contest sprinkled in here. Just to also give you some betting odds, because they do have that on the UFC website, which I was not aware that they had those on the website. I'm guessing they get these from DraftKings. I think they're partnered with DraftKings, right?
Yeah.
Sucks we live in Alabama.
Yes, it does.
Jamal Hill is sitting at a minus 305 favorite, while Craig's a plus 235 dog.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be that big for Jamal Hill, because I'm going Paul Craig by submission.
Oh. Okay. Well, somebody's playing all their damn cards already. Well, I'm gonna be smart like the rest of the human race, and I'm gonna go Jamal Hill in this one, because he's probably just gonna beat Paul Craig's ass. He's the Bear Jew, and that's a badass nickname. However, badass nicknames, they don't keep your face from getting smashed in. I'll just be honest with you.
That's true. I can't argue with that.
Yeah. So, well, all right. Well, it's gonna be another me versus you week. It sounds like way we're starting out.
It's looking that way, and I'm kind of glad it's that way. By the way, Paul Craig, number 14, Jamal Hill, number 15. All of these fights are ranked fighters in this main card. I'm so excited for this main card, man. It's going to be so good.
Same, and speaking of that, we probably are going to disagree on this one, too. We're going to move up to the welterweight. Second fight on the card, Damian Maia and, Muhammad. Bele Muhammad. I'm excited for this fight.
You know, I am too, and I really like both of these people. I don't want either one of these guys to lose. Like, I like both of them a lot.
Yeah, I do too. I think this is an important fight for both of them. Probably a little bit more Muhammad than Damian Maia to me. That might just that might mean